Super Bowl. Up next, it's our main event between the visiting team and these guys defending their home turf. I'm Kate Scott. Joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Ewert, and we are excited to bring you this NFL divisional round game. Well, excited the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer, and your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear befitting the situation we're in, well, that's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us.
One step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is on. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Well, I got to believe, Kate, that those touchdowns a week ago in that wild card round, both of them through the air, going to give this quarterback and this offense a little bit more confidence to do the same today.
Throwing on their first play. Brought in left side by Jones. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And an Oklahoma City first down. It's a gain of 10.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Recovered by the defense. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Riverhogs parlay the turnover into a lead. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot, quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Riverhogs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Voyagers nothing.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Brooks now on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest.
30-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Throwing off the play fake. Jump off, caught by his back. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
Brings up second and
all right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pass complete to Walker. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now they turn to their rookie from Duke for the first time. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And they make the tackle at the 38. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
13 yards on the play.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Let's go.
Hand off to the back. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Setting up the screen. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll go down here at the 16. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Voyagers make it a 1-point game. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
Nicotomney to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Voyagers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. They are brought out by the undrafted free agent from Illinois back in 2023, the pride of New Jersey, Tommy DeVito.
Well, here we go, Kate. That good old adage, that good old question of rust versus rest. Yep, this QB and his buddies, they all had the week off. They're rested, they feel good. But will they be rusty? This opening series, a big one to get them in rhythm.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 40. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's DeVito. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready.
Go left side, and Tillman has it. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And they're going to have a first down now.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready. 10 clap.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backward.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Voyagers are able to bring this back to the 35-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down 10 at the 35-yard line.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
All set to go now from the 35. Here's the handoff. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
70 Lions.
Give now to the running back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's good.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First down, play action. Buying some time right. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Davis up the middle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
So many offenses will script, Kate, their first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser-used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They've got 1st and goal to work with. Now he'll throw off the play fake. To the end zone, but incomplete. He couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized.
And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Voyagers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Voyagers break that tie and now lead by 7. Mikatami all set now for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
A gain of 9.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Let's go now. Set, cut.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Pickup of 2 here. And that is good for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Here we go. Set.
Here's DeVito on 1st and 10. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Oh, the football's loose. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Now, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First, the interception, And now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, coach's going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Throwing on third, DeVito. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Another drive coming up for this offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
This one's complete. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that's going to bring up first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. They go play action on first down. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And this give now is fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Dumped off to his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throw here, third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
A loss of a yard. And it's 4th down.
The Voyagers getting ready to punt this skyward. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here's a quick pass, caught outright. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that gives him a first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Come on, set, ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
At the 42-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Salt Lake City right after this.
Okay, ready?
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Down.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready?
From the shotgun, here's DeVito. Gets him on a quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Blue, 32. Set.
And a quick throw completed out to the left. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 45.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run it from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Look, ready.
3rd and long for him here. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Riverhawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Riverhawks tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brooks now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense getting to take the field one more time in the half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means 1st down. Pass play now. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Looking in the air here. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. They'll bring out the punter here. And they could really use a good one here. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These 2 teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. New set of downs for them from the 31. They'll fake the handoff. Now DeVito. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
And 12 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll go play action. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. Shotgun now on third down. Big gain downfield. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
At the 45-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Operating from the gun, DeVito. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
It's second down and 10.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
This one goes for 3 yards. And that gives him the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
52 blue.
And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 3 that time, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Short pass brought in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run here on 1st down. You can do it on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Tackle made by Nehemiah Pritchett.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Got a screen to the running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
1st and 10.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Ready.
Off the play fake, it's DeVito. Bails out of the pocket quick. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Sticking to the air here. Complete out to the right side. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here we go. Set. 40. Ready.
I'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. This 32 yards out on the right hash.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
They give it to him up the middle, and he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with 3rd and goal at the 6.
3rd and goal.
Let's go now. 10 flat. Set cut.
He's dropping back to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent. Well, that didn't take too long. 1 series in, and he's given them the 2nd half lead.
14.
He puts one through the uprights, and now he'll send it towards the other end zone. Brooks now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but Just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Throwing now on first down. Throwing for the back of the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up second down. They're going to try and throw it here. Jump off, caught by his back. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You could see that screen develop as the lineman pulled right out in front. Sets up a nice game. Love to see a running back utilize the big man in front of him.
Third down from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
That's sack number 2 for this guy, and we've got plenty of game left for him to keep wrecking it. And this is where offensively now you've got to do something. You've got to make an adjustment. You've got to slide to him. You've got to chip to him because this defensive end has been a nightmare.
Punting unit out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's their ball, and they need to do something with it, or their postseason is over. So out now comes the punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The offense headed back to the field. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown.
52 points.
Now a run here from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. No throw. 3rd and long. Flush down out to his left. He's going for it himself. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Here we go.
First and 10.
Throwing now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A 3-yard loss brings up 2nd and 13 at the 29-yard line.
Watch out. Ready.
And they're trying something here. They fake the spike. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, they count on those being efficient and effective. The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Fair catch made here at the 30. Now outruns their offense to take over. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. First down, play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. Complete out to the right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 46.
Plowing up the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They go to him again. And he will not get in. The defense holds. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Salt Lake. Voyagers down by only 3. 3rd and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
Here we go.
Looking to throw it. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Voyagers have taken the lead late.
Touchdown, OKC.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Mikatani all set now for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. That outruns their offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here.
Ready.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
23-yard line.
Here we go, set.
He'll look to throw it. That's Tillman on the quick slant. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready?
To throw. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
17.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready?
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
To number 89.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first.
Now
Second and 6 coming up here.
At the 39-yard line.
Set. Cut.
Here he is to throw. That one's complete, right side. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Set.
They'll fake the handoff. Now DeVito. Hauled in left side. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
84.
Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
45-yard line.
Yellow. Fourth. Ready.
From the shotgun. Here's DeVito. Hits him on the out route. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Let's go now. Sit. Hut.
Here's DeVito on 1st and 10. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And this one's going to be incomplete as well. Repeat of the last play. Defender there to deny them the catch. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd
Still
down
10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Come on. Set. Yellow. Set.
Throwing now. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Set. Hut. Hut.
From the red zone now. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
24. Voyagers 21.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Brooks now on the return. Escapes the defender. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Now this offense getting set to work here. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line.
That's good for a
Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
And an Oklahoma City first down.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And with 10 seconds left in this game, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. And with 10 seconds left in this game, they're going to burn their final timeout. The decision is to take the 3. Out comes the field goal unit for this try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. He didn't get enough into it, so it just comes down shy of the crossbar. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
The obvious disclaimer right here, Kate. Let's make sure the kicker doesn't, well, take the whole blame for this loss. Because, yes, it was a game-tying kick, but this team's performance and missed opportunities throughout, man, there were a lot of guys going to watch this tape and say to that kicker, I could have done more.
Ready.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock.
Set.
Design quarterback run here. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Riverhogs winners as we say so long from Salt Lake City.